Hey, what's up guys? Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to another episode of Peak Bytes. My name is Lucas. In today's episode of Peak Bytes, we check in with some college athletics, talk about the U.S. Biathlon that went down this weekend at Soldier Hollow, hear about our Veterans Spotlight segment here at Park City Television, and take a look at the Mayan Exhibit at the Natural History Museum. Let's get into it. The Utah Utes men's basketball team squared off against the Arizona Wildcats at the John M. Huntsman Center for a Pac-12 conference game. The game went back and forth with the score nearly being tied after the first half. Parker Van Dyke had his best game as a Utah Ute, hitting a season high of 7 three-pointers. Junior center Jace Johnson picked up a double-double with 17 points and 10 rebounds. The Wildcats slowly began to make a comeback in the final minutes, but the Utes were able to hold them off for a final score of 83-76. Unfortunately, the Utes lost to Arizona State on Saturday night, which would have moved them up to second place in the Pac-12 conference had they come away with the win. With 5 big games left, the Utes are currently sitting in third place in the Pac-12 conference. Their conference tournament starts March 13th down in Las Vegas. The Red Rocks, Utah's women's gymnastics team, has been on a roll all season long. Most recently, they finished second to LSU in an invitational, giving the Red Rocks their first loss of the season. Overall, the Red Rocks are currently ranked 4th place in the country behind Oklahoma, UCLA, and Florida. Today, the Red Rocks square up against Stanford in California, where they'll hopefully be able to come away with another win. On Saturday, the Red Rocks have their biggest meet of the season against UCLA down in Salt Lake City at the John M. Huntsman Center. The UCLA Bruins are undefeated for this season, so this is a meet you definitely won't want to miss. The meet starts this Saturday at 1:30 p.m. at the John M. Huntsman Center. We'll see you there.
If it's been a while since you've visited the Natural History Museum of Utah, then it is the time for you to go. The museum is currently displaying an exhibit titled Maya: Hidden Worlds Revealed. The collection, which was years in the making, was also created with the help of many museums all around the world. And this interactive exhibit is full of information regarding the mysterious and ancient Mayan culture. In addition, it boasts an incredible amount of artifacts, all from the Institute of Archaeology in Belize. One of my favorite parts about the exhibition is the opportunity to explore the famous and very peculiar Mayan calendar. Be sure to visit soon because this is the last stop the exhibit will have in the US at its current size. You can type in nhmu.utah.edu in your address bars to find out more.
The biggest international biathlon since the 2002 Olympic Games returned back to Soldier Hollow this past weekend. The weekend consisted of a series of races including sprint races, pursuits, and mixed relays. The biathlon is largely considered a European sport, but our Americans put on a great show and garnered some amazing finishes. Starting with the men's 10-kilometer sprint, American Sean Doherty finished 14th out of 86 athletes, while Claire Egan finished in the 21st spot for the women's 7.5-kilometer sprint race. In the men's 12.5-kilometer pursuit race, Sean Doherty finished again with an amazing 10th place finish behind some of the most strongest biathletes in the world. Lastly, the Americans finished 10th in the mixed relay out of 20 teams.
Here on Peak Bytes and Park City Television, we have a huge appreciation for those who have served our country. To honor our veterans, we at Park City Television have partnered with Mark Miller Subaru in order to help tell their stories. The Veterans Spotlight features many of the wonderful men and women who have served in the various branches of military. During this spotlight, they talk about their time in the military and how they've helped contribute and keep this country safe. They also speak about how the service has contributed to their own life and how they help contribute to their communities even to this day. If you know any veterans who would love to share their story, have them reach out to us. You can send an email to danielle@parkcity.tv. We'll love to hear from you.
Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Peak Bytes, and we'll be back with more of your favorite web show this Thursday. As always, if you're looking for more Park City Television, be sure to tune in tomorrow morning for Street Views at 7 a.m., followed by the Mountain Morning Show at 8. Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media at Park City TV, and we'll see you next time right here on Peak Bytes.